This episode of Kickin' It is brought to you by the Flu Game 12s classic shoe. Quick story, if y'all that don't know, MJ was sick. He was wearing these shoes. I think he had like a stomach virus and he was dying. And my man was able to drop 38 points. You have that classic picture of Scotty hugging him. Just overall great shoe. You got that tumble leather on top. You got the red bottom. It's just a classic colorway. A great shoe with a lot of history on it. Also wanted to, guys, let you know we have a perfect shirt to match it. Up and coming brand called Ishiyama. You can see you got the perfect colors to match, and you got that Oriental style, just like the shoe has on the Flu Game 12s. So that's the sneaker of the week.
Welcome back to another episode of Kickin' It. Kick 7
It's good to see you, Joe, man.
Back with another one. I think everybody always, like we always do, we appreciate the love, the support. You already know what it is. So we got to talking again, and we were talking about doubling up. And we came to the conclusion, like, well, what happens to sneakers that we double up on and we forget that we have? Or doubling up in general. How you feel about that, sister?
For me, I think it's cool. I mean, obviously, if it's a pair that you really love, for some reason, like, you gotta double up. I mean, like, for me, having two pairs of the Bread 11s, I would get as many as I can.
Right.
If I had, if I can do it. I mean, it's just, I guess it's based on your taste, and if you really love a shoe, I think it comes naturally just to grab 2-3 pairs if you can.
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, I feel the same way. There's a lot of shoes, man, that back in the day when like 02, 03, I would double up on just because like I thought they were like the fly shit. I'll use one pair for like the past 10 years and completely forget that I have another pair in there. And when I open it up and I'm like, oh shit, I got the fire shit DS. Yeah. It's a great feeling to have. I mean, a lot of people say, well, doubling up is silly. You don't gotta do it like that. But you know what? It's like a comfort blanket. Like I gotta have, one to rock and one to fucking stop. One to keep just to look at it and appreciate the beauty of how fucking fly that snake is and how dope I feel when I got that shit on my feet.
Yeah, or you can, even if you do the double up, I mean, sometimes you can even use it for trade. You know what I'm saying? So it's always nice to have that in your back pocket. I know I know if you love the shoe a lot, you don't want to trade it, but if you see something that you really like, you might be able to, I got 2 pairs, I can trade one. And if your first pair is still looking nice, why not? I mean, that's how it goes. I'm always a big fan of doubling up. There's been a couple of sneakers that I've doubled up on, or getting the older pair. Say you have, like I have the Carmines from the CDP pack,
right? And
they're coming out with the Carmines again next year.
Yeah.
Best believe I'm getting those Carmines again too.
And it was crazy because I remember when they that was the only CDP package that was like crazy expensive.
Yeah,
it was like more expensive than all of them because of that one shoe. They had picked that that set to re-release it with. But I feel the same way, man. Like I'd have a house built of like black cement 3s if I could.
Yeah. Just
black cement 3s. I don't give a fuck about any other sneaker, any other pack, anything. But I'd have a whole box of them shits because they're that fresh.
Yeah.
I've done it where I've had doubles and I've been able to trade for other sneakers. I've even had to sell them. I've had to sell them my shoes and I've gotten fair prices for them. Because again, it's not about overcharging. It's about what it's really worth. If the shoe's like 14 years old, the quality is going to be premium. It's just way before anything else, so you got to get that. But definitely, you can't go wrong with doubling up, tripling up if possible.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool when you're showing people your collection, and you go, look, this is the 2006 version, here's the 2008 version, here's the 2010 version. I think it's pretty cool. So you can always compare the quality, and obviously the quality is different when they re-retro it.
Right.
But I think it's always pretty cool that you have that comparison. You know, you got the different years of the same shoe.
Yeah. And the detail, every year the detail changes. My '04 Olympic 7s are completely different from every other pair that released after. The one with the heart on the side, what was it? For the love of the game. And then the ones they released a couple of years ago, they're all completely different. They're absolutely different. So to look at those, and you know, the subtleties. Like for me, I love subtleties. So if small shit has changed, I'm like, oh shit, that's fat. I'm happy I still got the original, and all that other shit is cool too.
Yeah.
You know?
Same thing goes with on the Fire Red 5s, the first ones that dropped.
Yeah.
There was always, you know, always big thing where it has the 23 on the side,
Absolutely.
and then comes the pair up that doesn't have the 23 on the side.
Yeah.
I have the CDP pack one that has the 23 on the side, and I ended up buying this year's release that didn't have the 23 on the side.
Yeah.
So I always think that's pretty cool that, you know, sometimes they'll hit home runs when they change a little something, and sometimes they don't. Like my biggest gripe was when they re-released the Flu Game 12s and they changed it from the Stumble Leather to that new buck. I was not a big fan of those. I thought it was like a major fail when they did that, because then they dropped the playoff 12s and it had the Stumble Leather.
You know, it's funny because a lot of people, this is my pair of Flu Games, but I like the little small stuff that they did with the release after, the suede ones. Now, the thing that I didn't like about the shoe was the actual suede. I thought it was completely crap. But the small stuff, like the 38 and the little face with the X on it, I thought that detail was sick. You couldn't do that to a shoe like this, because this particular shoe, when you have the leather on it, nothing should go on that shit. That's like buying a Maybach and putting rims on it. You don't do it. You leave that shit alone just like it is. But if you want to pimp your shit after, I thought that was a great idea. So I definitely understand it. It's too bad that in '03 when I got these shits that I didn't double up. I should have.
Yeah.
I completely should have, but it's one of these things that happen. So.
No, you know what it is too. You know, it becomes economical. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you're dropping 160, 170, and then you want to get another pair. You know, that's 240. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some people, you know, you don't have the funds, but it's not like you can wait, you'll get it this week and then they'll still be there. No, not no more. I mean, shoes sell out with the quickness. So you'd be lucky on a restock. You just happen to walk in the mall that day and they just happen to have a restock, and you'll be able to grab another pair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, for retail, because you know, once it comes out and then you got the resellers, and then after that it's like, you know, I'm not gonna drop $200 on a shoe that I paid 170 on.
And something important, and I don't want to offend anybody with this, because you know, everybody seems to get offended, but a lot of people that disagree with doubling up because y'all didn't get any, I'm sorry y'all didn't get any, but I'm greedy as fuck when it comes to shit that I particularly love in general. That's just how it is. You fucked up. You should have got your own goddamn pair. I'm sorry. That's facts. That's facts. Just some sneakers, I'll give the rest of the sneaker game most sneakers, but when it comes to shit that I really, really, really love, at like personal, fuck every last one of you.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So how many double ups do you have?
Oh man, I think I got about seven double ups.
Oh wow.
About 7 double ups. At last I checked. I don't even check anymore. I don't give to check. But
all right.
How many you got?
I probably got I want to say maybe 5.
Yeah.
5 double ups. The majority of them are Air Jordan 3s with you know, when they dropped the black cement and the white cement and then the retro 88 and the true blues. You know, I had the other pairs of those, and then when the playoff 12s dropped, I had to get 2 pairs of those.
That was a nice shoe.
That shoe is just really so nice sexy. I had to. And then, you know, the Bread 11s. If I could, I would have like 10 pairs of the Bread 11s.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because that shoe is so beautiful. I know you can never wear every single pair, but I guess it's just, you know, the fact that you have 2 pairs. You know, you can look at both pairs and be like, wow, man, this shoe is really great. I got 2 of them. You know, if I ever decide to beat one to death, I got a backup one.
And a sneakerhead tendency, and there's nobody out there that can deny this, but we all stare at our sneakers. We all look in our
Guilty
closets.
as charged.
We
Guilty
all
as
open our
charged.
boxes. We all look at small details, and some of us fucking giggle like girls. No
Yeah.
offense to the sneakerheads, the lady sneakerheads. We all giggle like, oh shit, it's fucking bad.
Yeah, man.
You know, because we love this shit that much, man, and that's all right. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to love your shit that much.
Yeah, yeah.
But listen, I mean that pretty much that sums it up.
Yep.
You know. Oh, I want to give a big shout out to my man, Despicable P, up in Baltimore. Definitely check out his Twitter page. He's a real humble dude. He's got a sock line coming out.
Nice.
He saw our last week's video and said that he's got something to change the game. So definitely look out for him. Shout out to everybody else that we fuck with. Hydro. Who else we got fuck with?
NYC Paperboy.
Paperboy.
Brandon Meyer, 1234.
Oh, and my man, what is it? Ironwork.
Iron Skyward.
My man.
Rusty Russ in the building.
Big Russell, I see you, baby.
Yep.
Salute to everybody. We want to thank y'all for the love and support. Oh, we can't thank y'all enough. This was another show. It's a wrap. Kick 718.
Hey, Steve 09.
We out of here. Go Giants.
Yeah. P.S. First, give a big shout out to my sister. We did a bet on the Michigan Notre Dame game, and Michigan won. So I ended up having to wear Michigan. I love you, big sis. So, peace.